Welcome to the Happy Vanna Pokemon Podcast with your host, Dan and Nick. We talk about everything Pokemon.
Oh yeah, and today we are going over the top 5 mistakes you make as a new player in Pokemon.
Yeah, it's 1 year. We've been doing this for 1 year now. So.
Yeah, although it's been a little choppy towards the end of the year.
Yeah, we've had our snags this last couple weeks, and
yeah,
it's been a little rough go, but we're back, and we're gonna get into it deep and give you some good facts and give you some good stuff to work on.
Good facts. You're all excited about your fact.
Well, I mean, not just facts, but like our good topic.
Good info.
Our good info for Pokemon.
Yeah, alright.
So, I don't even know what we did last.
The Gardevoir deck.
The Gardevoir deck. I haven't played it yet.
Neither have I.
So, we'll have to get in and actually do some gameplay.
Yeah, I've been playing Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, how's that been going for you?
Pretty good.
Yeah, who are you playing?
Gengar.
Gengar, huh?
Yeah.
He's always a good one.
He's technical.
Technical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to
choose.
A lot?
Huh?
Oh, I don't play online all that much, but I am beating the computers. It's hard to choose, like, from the Pokemon, though.
Yeah, I know.
Because there's, like, Shadow Mewtwo.
Well, and then you want to play your favorite, too, and then,
yeah.
The ones you like, and then
yeah,
you get stuck with playing something like Gengar.
Oh, what's wrong with Gengar?
Nothing. I like Gengar.
Yeah, well, there's, like, Gardevoir, too. It's just so hard to choose.
That's what I'm saying. He's not someone you would just think to play, that's all.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so that's very interesting.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go?
No, fact.
Oh. Fact is, so I looked it up here, and the move Splash is mistranslated of the Japanese word for hop.
That's why in Japan they call hop splash.
Splash hop.
Yeah, hop splash.
So that's what it is. So all those Pokemon that have splash, it's really supposed to be hop. But why is hop called paw?
I don't know if that was Japanese.
No, it's not Japanese. Okay.
Well, why would it be? Why would be able to read it if it was Japanese? Because Japanese has characters.
Right.
So it definitely wasn't Japanese.
Yeah, definitely wasn't then.
Maybe it's a misprint.
Maybe a misprint then.
All right, then Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. You been playing some Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
And?
The craziest thing that happened when I was playing Pokemon Go was there's one time where I didn't run into any Pokemon.
Any Pokemon?
Nothing.
Yeah. Maybe it was just bad Wi-Fi.
I don't know.
Could have been.
I think the Wi-Fi was fine. I just don't think I ran into any Pokemon.
Well, that happens once in a while. The Wi-Fi won't click as well, and then you won't get any Pokemon on the screen, or you won't see any Pokestops.
That's what happened.
It'll just be the guy running.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. So that's really it with that. So,
yeah.
I got the Regirock, the Regice, and the Registeel. So.
And what about a Regigigas?
I'm working on him. He's a little tougher, but
yeah.
But I have plans to catch him.
You have the shiny Regirock.
I do. I got the shiny Registeel also.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's get into the pack.
Let's get into the pack. So let's get our little live action going here to see what's going on. If I can figure out where the live is. Live.
All right.
Oh, we gotta take off the glasses.
Mm.
Okay, we're going live. Let's check in connection. We are now live. Okay, here we are, the Happy Vanna Pokemon, and we're going to open a pack. We are at episode 52.
Yep.
Me and Nick. And it has been a long time since we've done anything. And we are happy to be back doing Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
Now, we also want to... What do we want to do?
Open a pack.
We're going to open a pack. So...
I don't know what else we want to do. I don't know what you want to do. I just want to open this pack.
So we have our. So my birthday's coming up, and what we talked about before is all the packs that I've been saving all year long, and every time I get something, I'd get one extra pack and put it in the box. So here is the box of cards, packs that are unopened. These are all unopened stuff. We got everything from we got a pack of Evolution here, Vivid Voltage, Battle Styles, more Vivid Voltage, more Battle Styles. We even got the big packs, one of each, and then we also got stuff like Shining Fates in there.
One of each. What are they different?
Yeah.
The big packs?
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Okay.
Yeah. See.
Yep.
So we have, and then we have some Dollar Tree packs of Unified Minds. So that's what we got right now. There's a lot of packs to open here, so it's going to take some while. We haven't really decided what we're going to do. Hey, Dark Pika, we still got that card coming to you, so, hey, real sorry. Things have just been chaotic and hectic. It's even been hard to get our podcast done. So, but we want to let you know your card is coming. We still have it. We just got to get it all out. But I wanted to go through this whole box of stuff that we got going on here.
All right, let's open our pack.
So now we're going to open our pack. Nick is going to open our pack. He's excited.
Empoleon.
Yeah, unfortunately, all we got is Battle Styles. We haven't gotten up to
Chilling Rain
yet. Hey, let me know what you guys get for Chilling Rain, because we haven't. I haven't seen any yet. I haven't opened any yet. And I'm excited to when we get a chance.
I'm guessing Psychic.
I'm guessing water.
Alright, let's see here.
Water it is.
Scooch.
3, 2, 1, water.
Water.
Oh, or darkness.
Here, so let's see. We got Luxio.
Nice.
Spupa. Single Strike Mustard. Blipbug. Ponard. Mankey. Sizzlepede. Baltoy. Haunchcrow Hollow, he's pretty cool.
Nice.
Reverse Hollow. And then the Tyranitar V.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Too bad it's not the full art one.
No, but he's still pretty cool.
Still pretty cool. Yeah. So.
Alrighty.
So, Pokemon has joined us too. Hey, we just pulled the Tyranitar V. That was our card from our pack. That's all we got.
Yeah.
You want to say anything else today?
No.
No, nothing else from you.
Yeah, nothing else to say.
Okay. Well, then check out our podcast on YouTube.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys are already on Instagram, but check us out on YouTube. Listen to this episode and then some of the past episodes.
And like them.
And like and subscribe. All right. Thanks. We're out.
All right. So I guess today I get to go first, huh?
Yeah, why not?
All right. You want to pull up the list? Because I don't remember the list of the tips.
Of the tips?
Oh, you know what? I remember one. I don't think the order matters. Is it okay
I don't
if
think
I just say one?
Do you think the order matters?
No.
I don't think so.
All right. So you ready for one then?
So, well, yeah, just to tell everybody again, that's what we're doing, is going over tips on how to play the game.
Better for beginners.
For beginners, even some people that have played in the past, what'll help them out.
Just things to think about while you're playing, really.
And things that have helped us to play better and become better players.
Yeah.
So, that's what we got.
Yeah. So, first one is you can't be like too worried about discarding your cards while you're playing.
Right.
Because, I feel like a lot of the time I'm playing and there's a card I need, and then there's cards I have that I don't really want to discard, but, to get the card I need, I think it can do me a lot more good than the cards that I have.
Right, so you got a card, so, you have Professor Sycamore, and you have two of them in your hand.
Professor Magnolia.
Or Professor Magnolia, and you don't want to discard them to get something else, because you want to be able to use them.
Yeah, or your boss's orders.
Or your boss's orders, because you might want to use that later on. Well, you do have other boss's orders, hopefully in the deck. If you don't, then you got to take a risk and get rid of the cards, because you're not going to win the game by holding on to stuff, because you never know what your opponent's going to pull to make you discard your hand or reshuffle your hand.
Yeah, and especially if you're just sitting too, right?
Right, it'll lock you down.
Yeah.
Something like that, when you hold on to cards, it could lock you down. And that's a real problem because then you'll start building cards in your hand and you'll think next turn you'll be like, oh, well, I decided last turn I didn't want to discard this. Why would I want to discard it this turn?
Yeah.
So it piles, and you don't want to pile. You want to discard them as soon as you can. Use cards, especially if there's more cards that you can't get out of that hand. So, which leads to our next
tip.
Tip? Yeah, tip.
Sure.
That's what we're calling it. So our next tip is, if you are discarding your hand, play everything you can.
Yeah.
If you're gonna discard your hand, play everything.
Yeah, it's going to the trash anyway.
It's going to the trash. Yeah. So if you have a quick ball, play it. You're gonna discard everything anyways. And then don't think too much about what you're going to discard for the quick ball because at the end you're going to get.
It's all going away.
It's all going away anyways. So play everything you can. As far as tools are kind of iffy. You might not want to put a tool on a Pokemon that doesn't need it. But it doesn't hurt though because the only thing it would hurt is if you're playing a tool that doesn't have any effect to that Pokemon and you can't use it. So that might not be worth it. But you do want to try to play all the cards you can. Items and
like
stadiums and mostly I guess it's quick balls is what you don't want to waste. You don't want to waste a quick ball.
Yeah.
Or a heavy ball. Heavy ball?
Heavy ball. You don't got to discard for that.
Do we have not heavy balls, but level balls?
Yeah, you don't got to discard for that either.
No, but you want to still play them. Is what I'm saying. You want to play them.
Yeah.
Unless you don't have room to put Pokemon down, then you don't want to do that. So, but you want to make sure you discard everything.
Yep.
So that's my tip.
All right. So next,
the next tip.
Next we have you gotta wisely play your energy when you do.
Right.
Because even with for example, with the Slowbro deck, you play the Frostmoth, and the Frostmoth does not let you attach to the active Pokemon, only the bench. So you don't want to waste your manual attach onto the bench, because you can just use Frostmoth on the bench, right? And he lets you attach all your water energies wherever you want. Right. So you would want to use your manual attach on the active. Or if you are attaching to the bench, you got to specify that you're using your Frostmoth's ability, in case you do want to attach to the active.
Right, so you do want to make wise choices on where you're putting your energy, because I also feel that in a lot of the decks that your energy, you might have a Pokemon out in your active that you're just more like a tank that's just taking hits. So you want to build energy on your bench Pokemon so that you can, your tank is taking damage. That way you can put them in and you can have a fully ready to attack Pokemon, as opposed to putting it on your Pokemon that's active and then getting it knocked out and all your energy's in the discard, and then you have nothing to do. So that's what we mean by wisely putting your energy out, because then you want to try to save some of that special energy too for the right time to play, because
you only have max of 4.
You only have max of 4, correct.
You don't just want to waste it.
Right. And also there's a lot of cards out there right now that removes special energy off of Pokemon. So
or even one-shot Pokemon with special energy.
Right. So you want to be mindful of your special energy. It's definitely it's a type of energy that you want to use wisely.
Yeah.
So
on to our next one.
On to our next one. Our next one is look at your deck. And what we mean by that is you're playing a level ball, or you're playing a quick ball, and you're searching for a Pokemon, or you play what else gets stuff out of your deck?
Like a stadium.
Yes, a stadium that gets energy out of your deck.
Like that one, what's it called? Viridian Forest.
Viridian Forest, or the Hearth.
The Hearth, the Giant Hearth, yeah.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of like abilities and such.
Yeah, so what you want to do is when you look through your deck, you want to make sure you look at the cards that are there.
You want to see like your whole deck and try to figure out what's prized. I mean, or at least look for like some main stuff.
Right.
Like I don't recommend counting like every energy, but make sure you have enough.
Yeah, and make sure if you have 4 or something, make sure all 4 are there. If they're not, then there's no real amount of time that you can take to go through your deck.
Well, tournament 60 seconds.
Yeah, tournament you have a little bit of time restraint, but normal play no one's really gonna fight you on it. But you can flip through your deck a couple times and quickly shuffle through so you know what's there.
Yeah.
And what I like to do is I like to shuffle through and then pull the one Pokemon I want or whatever card I want, and then shuffle through again real quick to make sure that's the one I want, and then I'll pull it out. Most likely it is what card I want. So
yeah,
that's our tip on that. It's a real good tip because then you have an idea what's in the deck to play to try to work on your strategy, I guess.
Yeah. And speaking of strategy,
right.
Our last tip for you, number 5, is you want to strategize your attacks and like pay attention to basically like plan ahead.
Right.
And think about what you want to do next with your next attack.
Right. And is your opponent going to bring in a different Pokemon, or do you have a card that can bring in another Pokemon that you can knock out? Is this something,
Yeah, are you going to knock them out? Do you think they're going to retreat?
Right.
What's the counterplay to them retreating?
Right, and which Pokemon are they going to bring in if they retreat? And are you going to have a shot to knock that Pokemon out?
Yeah.
Or do you need to bring in a different Pokemon to knock that Pokemon out?
And do you have the energy?
Right. Or is that Pokemon going to knock your Pokemon out? So a lot of things go into play on what you want to do. Try to really think about different plays and techniques, and maybe even 2 or 3 moves ahead.
Yeah.
I like to think 2 or 3 moves ahead if I can.
Yeah, same.
And then you got to kind of watch what they play too throughout the game. They can only have 4 or something, so if they've discarded two or three of let's say boss's orders, and that they have 2, and you're more than welcome to look through their discard pile. So you can look through their discard pile and see they've discarded 3 boss's orders. Well, there's a possibility they might still have one more.
Yeah.
There's a possibility they don't either. So it could either be prize or they could only be running 3 of something.
Yeah.
So that's something you want to be mindful too of in how they play.
Yeah.
So
I think that's about it.
Yeah, but you want to make sure that you're watching their play along with the stuff that you're playing. So, like I was saying about their cards, they only play 4 of stuff, especially if it's like special energies. They're only playing 4 of it. So let's say if they discarded special energies and they have special energies out, they're not going to run anymore.
Oh yeah, and also when you're thinking ahead, anticipate the cards that you'll get, or like think about getting the cards that you'll need.
Right, for your play. You don't have any good cards in your hand. You need something to discard all your cards so you get a new hand, or something you can reshuffle. Or
like you need energy. Think you're going to get a card that lets you get energy.
Right. And then your opponent's far ahead in the game. You need a reset stamp. It's always a good time to use it towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
You want to kind of play the cards at a time when it's convenient for you. You don't want to just play it as soon as you get it. The only time you want to play it as soon as you get it is if you are going to discard it.
Or you're playing the gold nugget.
The gold nugget.
Yeah.
So, but like we were saying before about discarding your cards, if you have have a reset stamp, you want to play it.
Yeah.
So that because you don't want to just discard it, you might as well play it.
Yeah.
Reset their hand. Maybe they'll have still. I guess don't play it if they only have 1 card in their hand. You don't want to give them 6 more cards.
No.
So, but you know, that's the thing that we're talking about here is that you want to kind of play wisely on your cards.
Yeah.
You don't want to use a reset stamp and give them 6 cards if they only have 2. You know,
Yeah.
you might as well just throw it away at that point. You want to try not to throw Pokemon away that would be useful too, though.
Yeah.
You know, now if you have like if you have a Dedenne GX and you have your bosses or professor's research, where I would prefer to use the Dedenne on my bench,
because then you could still play a supporter.
and then still play a supporter, discard my hand, and draw new cards. You know,
Yeah.
that's another thing you want to look at too. You want to outweigh which one's better, discarding the Dedenne or playing the Dedenne. Because if you play it, then you got a weak GX on your bench, and that's the easy 2 prizes for your opponent. Whereas you throw it in the trash, then you don't get to use the ability. So it's all based on how the game is going. You know, if it's the beginning of the game, yeah, you want to probably play the Dedenne because, well, you know that you don't have to worry about it for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, if it's the end of the game and he has 2 prize cards left, probably not a great idea to throw that Dedenne on the bench.
No.
So there's some of the things that we think that would really help gameplay for most of beginner players.
Oh yeah, and a bonus one. Just a small bonus add-in.
Let's throw that bonus in there.
Always pay attention to the weakness and the resistance.
Yeah.
Because that's so easy to miss.
Right, and if someone's weak to it and you don't notice, and you're just doing regular damage,
Could cost you the game.
it could cost you the game. You know, and there's a good chance that it could get overlooked real easily.
Yeah, and what goes with that too is read the full attack.
Read the full attack, yeah, because sometimes in parentheses they say do not apply weakness or resistance.
Yeah, read the full attack of your Pokemon and your opponent's.
Right, because sometimes that'll happen is someone will be like, oh yeah, you're weak to psychic, and then you'll be doing psychic damage, but it says in the attack, do not count weakness or resistance. So
yeah,
you want to make sure that that's read. I've seen that happen a couple times in play, so good one on that. I appreciate you calling that one out.
Yeah.
So anything else you got?
No, I think that's about it.
You want to open some more Pokemon cards before we go?
Sure, we could open up one more pack.
Well, do you want to go get a blister and we'll both open one?
Well, yeah, I guess I can go.
Alright, so next you're going to run and grab a blister, because we have a blister in our normal spot where we do Pokemon stuff.
Alright, keep saying stuff.
But he'll run and grab one. But, you know, when you're making your deck, you want to make sure that you base your deck on your Pokemon. So when you find a couple Pokemon that you like, try to pick all one type, either water or grass or so on and so forth. And once you do that, then start adding your other cards to it, you know, your other trainers, to make your deck better. You definitely want to try to get all that together. You don't want to overdo energy ever when you're making a deck, because that'll really slow down your hand. You might get too many energies, and all you'll have is a handful of energies. Now, if there is a Pokemon, and it doesn't happen very often, if there's a Pokemon that needs energies for attacks, you discard energies for attacks. You want to still try to make your deck even, and not still overload your energy in your deck. So, but make sure you got a good amount of supporters to keep your deck moving. You don't want to have too many supporters, because what'll happen is you'll get supporter lock and have a bunch of supporters in your hand and not so many energies and not so many Pokemon. So I was just kind of going over how to build a deck and some tips on that.
All right, sounds good.
Anything you got to say about that?
Build a deck that runs.
Yeah, build a deck that runs. Start with a good stable Pokemon or two that'll work together.
Yeah.
Like the Frostmoth and the Slowbro.
Yeah, or the Wailord.
So, We doing pack battle?
Sure, you can go first.
Dun da da da.
I'll go
Hey, if you
grass.
guess the energy, you get a point.
Okay, grass.
I'm going fire. Steel.
Alright, let's
So
see.
Steel, Carnivine, Fearow, Grumpig, Cobra, Galarian, Mr. Mime, Onyx. I don't like that Onyx.
No?
I think Onyx should be tough looking, not asleep.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, that's Snorlax's job to be asleep.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Spearow. We got Fearow and Spearow.
Oh, yeah.
Sizzlepede.
That's not a point, though.
Reverse Hollow Timber. And the Phalanx. So
Oh,
just
that's
1
pretty
point.
cool.
You got me beat, huh?
I don't know.
It might be a good tie. Well, I can still win because I can get the energy.
Yeah, but so can I.
I'm going to go Psychic.
I'm gonna go... Fighting.
Okay.
Oh, electric.
So it's 1 apiece.
No, I got the camping gear.
Ooh, you got the camping gear.
Yeah. Seadra. Rapid Strike Scroll of Swirls.
Ooh.
Spoink. Galarian Mr. Mime. Scatterbug. Yamper. Lickitung. Oh, Reverse Heatmore. And Jellicent.
What is Jealous into?
Looks really weird. I don't know, 10 damage for each water energy in your discard pile.
Alright.
Did I win?
Yeah, you won.
Thanks. Because I got the scroll and the camping gear.
Nice.
Which are both more playable than all your cards.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
No.
It's a tie. We'll say it's a tie.
We'll say it's a tie then. So we are going to, I don't know what we're going to do about all these packs. I don't know if we're going to wrap some of them up or if we're just going to open them. I haven't really decided. It seems like it might be a lot of work to raffle them all off one at a time.
Not all of them.
But maybe not all of them. Maybe I'll just be opening some. Maybe Nick will open some.
Maybe.
But it's a lot of cards.
Yeah.
And we might invite Mark to open some cards with us too.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. So, or maybe even Emily. We'll have to see. Maybe
Or Luke. Maybe we'll get a big get together.
Yeah, right. So we'll have to see.
Not Adrian though.
Not Adrian. No.
No, the tech guy.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So I think that's all we got for today, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is Dan.
This is Nick, and this was Happy Vanas Pokemon.